Okay, welcome everybody to our 2026 tenure reception. I'd like to welcome everybody here. We actually have 27 tenure recipients this year, so we have a huge slate of people. So congratulations. And tenure is a tremendous accomplishment for our teachers and administrators that receive it. Some people are on a 4-year track. We're getting observations every year, some a little bit less. Some of the people here tonight are getting tenure for the second time in the district, some in their second teacher tenure area, a former teacher getting an administrative tenure area tonight. And the way they're able to accomplish this is because of everyone that's in this room, whether it's the family, parents, children, grandparents, friends, the teachers, their co-workers that are here. Each teacher gets an official mentor, but there's all the unofficial mentors in the buildings and in the district that help teachers survive their probationary years. There's the administrative team and the principals, central office, and then the Board of Education that we support our teachers. Unfortunately, not everybody makes it through the probationary period, so it's a huge accomplishment for all those that have. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to call up the principals by building, and they're going to call up a specific tenure recipient, and they're going to stand up here awkwardly next to them as they say nice things about them. And we're going to give them a nice bag, and we're all going to applaud their accomplishment. I see there's some balloons, some flowers, and other things as well. And then after we're done, there's going to be more time if you want to grab some more of the great food provided by Janet Donacchio and her amazing kitchen crew, so I want to thank them. And then again, thank the board who's going to be voting on most of the recipients. There's probably about 7 individuals that have got tenure throughout the year. It depends on when you start your job, but the majority of people are actually receiving the tenure vote tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to invite up the principal of Cherry Lane Elementary School, Angela Aguilar. Hold it or in the stand.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. It's one of my favorite evenings of the school year. So Dr. Gunderson, the Board of Education, I'm pleased to present to you Miss Stephanie Van Voris. Come on up, Stephanie. As a candidate for tenure for the 2026 school year. Stephanie has earned her Bachelor's of Science and Art Education at SUNY New Paltz, and then soon after that, her Master's of Arts and Childhood Education from the City College of New York City. You know, prior to joining us, Mrs. Van Voris spent 13 years in New York City, where she built a strong foundation in supporting diverse learners with a wide range of needs. She joined Suffern Central in 2023, beginning at Viola Elementary, and we are incredibly fortunate to welcome her to Cherry Lane. We were incredibly fortunate to welcome her to Cherry Lane the following school year. From the beginning, it was clear that Stephanie brings something truly special to her work. And although she originally pursued art education, you can see the influence every single day in her classroom. She has a remarkable ability to break down complex concepts and make them accessible to her students through engaging visuals, thoughtful scaffolding, and creative approaches that meet each child where they are at. As a self-contained special education teacher working with students who have significant needs, Stephanie demonstrates an extraordinary level of patience, skills, and dedication. She creates a classroom environment that is structured, supportive, and filled with care, where every small success is celebrated and every child is truly known and seen. So what stands out most about her is her heart. She loves her students deeply and is constantly thinking about how to support them, not just academically, but socially and emotionally as well. She understands that it is often the smallest moments that make the biggest difference. Beyond her classroom, Stephanie is a true team player. She consistently shows up for her colleagues, always willing to lend a hand, collaborate, and support the greater school community, and a lot of her district work as well. Her positive presence and commitment to doing what is best for students make her an invaluable part of Cherry Lane, and we are incredibly grateful for her and for her to be a part of our learning community. It is with great pride that I recommend Stephanie for tenure. Congratulations. All right, at this time, can I bring Maureen Duffy up? Senora Duffy. How are you? You ready? Okay. Senora Duffy earned her Bachelor's of Arts in Spanish Language and Literature from Villanova University in 2008, and her Master's in Education and Teaching in Spanish Language Education from Manhattanville University in 2013. Her experience studying abroad in Madrid, Spain, along with her work as a volunteer interpreter, have deeply enriched her authenticity and depth she brings to her teaching. Senora Duffy is a wonderful class teacher who has truly helped make our program something to be proud of. I have the pleasure of sharing her with RP Connor and Mrs. Benatti, who also wanted to share some words as well. So across both buildings, her impact is clear. At RP Connor, she has a dedicated classroom space, and at Cherry Lane, she pushes into those classrooms, demonstrating her flexibility, her professionalism, and commitment to meeting students where they are. So wherever she goes into a building, she just shows up where she is needed. That's basically what that means. So in both settings, she brings a warmth and a positivity that encourages students to take risk, engage confidently in learning a new language. Over the past 3 years, we have seen her dedication and growth firsthand. In her first year, she demonstrated an incredible adaptability, working out a shared space and making the most for every environment. This year, she has continued to elevate her practice, taking full advantage of her dedication space at RP Connor while seamlessly adapting her instruction while working with classroom settings at Cherry Lane. So Maureen is innovative. She is collaborative and deeply thoughtful. She approaches her work with intention and always focused on what's best for students. When presented with the opportunity to strengthen Spanish literacy through station teaching modeling, she immediately leaned in, partnered with colleagues across the ENL and dual language programs. This work grew into a proposal that was presented at NASABI this past March, a testament to both her commitment and the strength of her practice. She is reflective, purposeful, and a true team player. While she may be quiet in nature, her impact speaks volumes through her actions, her collaboration, and her unwavering focus on student growth. We are incredibly fortunate to have Senora Duffy, Maureen, as part of our school communities, and I'm so proud to recommend her for tenure. Okay, Mrs. Pansky, come on up. Michelle Pansky. Where are you at? There you are. Michelle began her journey in education after earning her bachelor's degree in psychology in 2010, followed by her master's in counseling from Long Island University. She joined the Suffern Central District during the 2019-2020 school year, pandemic year. Just want to remind everybody, okay? Initially serving part-time between Sloatsburg and Cherry Lane. By 2021, she transitioned to a full-time role, but now she was supporting 3 buildings, Cherry, Sloats, and Connor. So from the very beginning, Michelle has demonstrated incredible tenacity and grit. No matter where she was needed, she showed up with a genuine commitment to her students, her colleagues, and her families. Following our district restructuring, we feel especially fortunate to now have her full-time at Cherry Lane. So Michelle brings a warmth and positivity, as positive energy that is felt the moment you walk into a room with her. She has a natural ability to build strong and trusting relationships with students, to partner with families, and to support staff in meaningful ways. She also delivers engaging, thoughtful lessons in every classroom, helping students build skills such as empathy, problem solving, self-awareness, and healthy peer relationships. Work that lasts and impact far beyond the classroom. She has helped lead and organize meaningful experiences for our students, including our Emergency Service Day, partnering with our local law enforcement, as well as our Career Day, creating opportunities that connect learning to the real world. And on a personal note, Michelle is someone I truly rely on a day-to-day basis. In those moments when the unexpected happens, and we all know they do, she steps in without hesitation. Her calm, thoughtful, and solution-oriented approach makes a difference, not just in the moment, but in the culture in our building. Michelle makes our school a better place each and every day, and we are grateful for her, proud of her, and so lucky to have her be a part of the Cherry Lane family. Last but certainly not least for Cherry, Lauren Schulman, come on up. All right. Okay. Mrs. Schulman earned her Bachelor's of Science in Early Childhood and Childhood Education with a concentration in Humanities from the State University of New York at Cortland in 2015, followed by her Master's in Science and Education in TESOL from Queens College in New York in 2019. So she began her journey in our district as a leave replacement at Viola Elementary and officially joined us as a full-time ENL teacher in 2022. Following, again, our district restructuring, I got all these amazing teachers. So I just want to say thank you. We are truly fortunate to have her join Cherry Lane Elementary. Lauren is a wonderful educator who advocates for her students each and every day. She creates a supportive and inclusive classroom environment where all the students feel seen, they're valued, and capable of success. Her dedication to meeting the diverse needs of her learners is evident in everything she does. She has built a fantastic relationship with both her colleagues and her students, and she is truly a team player, always willing to step in, collaborate, support others in a way that she can. Her positive energy and her willingness to make her help make her an integral part of our school community. This year has also brought a very special milestone in her life. Lauren and her husband, Danny, welcomed their baby boy, Cameron, in January. Let's give them a round of applause just for that. She only returned last week. She only came back last week. Doesn't she look amazing? Oh my God. Since returning, she has jumped right back in with a smile, bringing the same positivity, the care, and commitment to her students and her colleagues that we value so much. Lauren makes a meaningful impact on our school each day, and we are so grateful for her to be a part of Cherry Lane. It's with great pride that I recommend Ms. Lauren Schulman for tenure. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And now from Montebello, Teresa Ivy.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. It is an honor to stand here tonight and introduce two of Montebello's greatest assets, third grade teacher Rachel Stallcup and PE teacher John Yanako. Rachel and John, please join me. Each of us here tonight can think of a teacher who shaped us, someone who may have taught us academics, but more importantly, left a lasting imprint on who we are. Those are the educators we carry with us. As Maya Angelou so perfectly said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Rachel and John, that is who you are. That is what you bring to our school community every single day. Rachel, when you first interviewed in 2017, you shared that you simply wanted to be back in a school, any role, any capacity. And from day one, you proved that it was never about the title for you. It was about the children. As a lunch monitor, you built genuine connections. As a classroom aide, you worked alongside students, helping them recognize their individuality and belief in themselves. When you became a teaching assistant, your commitment to the whole child only deepened. And when you finally stepped into your own classroom, it was clear that you were exactly where you were meant to be. You show up every day with an open heart and an open mind. You meet challenges with grace, and you use every experience as an opportunity to grow. Most importantly, your students feel safe, valued, and understood, and that is your true gift. John, your journey started in a very different way, but with the same impact. You interviewed on June 25th, the second to last day of school, in what felt like a race against the clock. In one day, you completed every part of the interview process. He did. Mr. Andy Guccione here? It's a true story. Vanessa was there. You completed every part of the interview process, and we moved just as quickly on our end because we knew we had found someone special. Even before your position was full-time, your commitment to Suffern was clear, and that commitment has only grown stronger. As both a teacher and a coach, you create an environment where every student feels like they belong. In your class, every student is an athlete, not because of ability, but because of the confidence and encouragement you instill in them. You greet students each morning with music, energy, and connection. You meet them with fist bumps, enthusiasm, and genuine care. And that connection doesn't stop at the door. It carries through your lessons, into the hallways, and into every interaction you have. You listen, really listen. And because of that, your students know they are seen, heard, and valued. Rachel and John, your tenure coming together this year is fitting because you are similar in many ways. You share something powerful. You lead with heart in everything you do. You are also humble, kind, and selfless. You were born to work with children. You were born to teach. Take just a second to look around and see everybody here that you know from Montebello, from what used to be Viola, from Cherry Lane, middle school, high school, and everyone knows you everywhere. Connor, and everyone adores both of you. Your names are well known in this district. On behalf of all of us, all of these people sitting here this evening, it is a privilege to work alongside of you. Our school is better because of you. Our students are better because of you, and we are all better because of you. Congratulations, you have more than earned this moment.
Thank you, Teresa. From RP Connor, Kelly Bonatti.
Yeah. Okay. Tonight, I have the privilege of recognizing 5 educators who don't just do the work, they elevate it. Our work begins with strong systems and people who ensure we do what's right for students every time. It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of Alyssa D'Agostino. She's here. Alyssa joined the RP Connor team from Suffern High School as our school psychologist, and earned tenure this past fall, a reflection of the impact she has already made on our school community. Alyssa is quiet, but incredibly strong in her work. She holds to the process, and that's not easy. Ensuring that Part 200 and our MTSS systems are followed with fidelity takes both knowledge and courage. She will push back, ask for more data, and challenge colleagues to stay aligned to plans that truly support students. That balance between advocacy and compliance is complex, and she manages it with integrity and purpose. She plays a critical role in the MTSS work, coordinating supports, facilitating meetings, and ensuring that plans are implemented effectively. She also provides mandated counseling, crisis support, and ongoing coordination of services. Her walkie is never out of reach. She is always ready to respond and support our students and staff. Alyssa creates a safe and supportive space for students and maintains consistent communication with families and colleagues. She is an active member of our school community, serving on our PBIS team and our building level emergency response team, and consistently attends school events in support of students and families. Alyssa is a steady, thoughtful professional who brings balance, integrity, and care to incredibly complex work. We are proud to celebrate her and the impact she continues to make at RP Connor. That same commitment to students is reflected in the way we design instruction and bring a vision to life. It is truly an honor to speak in support of Jacqueline Marshall. Jackie joined the RP Connor literacy team this year and quickly became a valued member of our school community. She was transferred to us from Sloatsburg and immediately brought a quiet presence, thoughtful, reflective, and always solution-oriented. Jackie is deeply committed to building a culture of literacy. She's a member of our One School, One Book committee, coordinated our Rockland Read-In, and supports the Rockland Boulders Reading Challenge, bringing that passion for reading beyond the classroom and into our school community. When we met at the end of last year, I shared my vision for how she could support students. It was different from the work she had been doing. She asked me for time to reflect. And when she came back, she had analyzed the data and truly brought that vision to life. She has been an integral part of our MTSS targeted work, especially in our dual language classrooms, collaborating closely with ENL, FLES, and classroom teachers to ensure students receive the right support at the right time. This year, we even presented this work together at Naisabe. But what stands out most is her commitment to students. She meets them where they are and helps them grow, not just as readers, but as confident learners. I am so proud of her work and confidently support Jackie Marshall for tenure. In some classrooms, our work requires an extraordinary level of patience, resilience, and reflection. It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of Katie Jewett. Since joining RP Connor 2 years ago, Katie has demonstrated a strong commitment to her students and to our school community. She is a professional, she is reliable, and deeply focused on supporting student success. Katie is a special education teacher in our therapeutic support classroom. She takes the time to truly understand each student's needs and adjusts her approach to ensure they're making meaningful progress. What stands out most is her advocacy. She builds strong relations with her students and their families and works tirelessly to support them academically, socially, and emotionally. She's also a strong collaborator, working closely with the teachers and support staff to ensure they receive the right supports. Katie is someone that you can count on. She's thoughtful, consistent, and always prepared. Beyond the classroom, she contributes to our school community through her work on the Belonging Committee and Spirit Committee, helping to create a positive and inclusive environment for all. She also prioritizes strong communication with families, recognizing how critical the homeschool connection is to student success. The work she does is not easy. It is demanding and requires both skill and heart. Supporting her over the past 2 years even motivated me to become a CPI certified trainer so I could better partner with her in this work. We have spent many afternoons reflecting, problem solving, and rethinking our approaches. Katie is reflective, resilient, and deeply committed to her students. I am proud of the work she's done and continues to do, and is with full confidence that I support Katie tenure. Okay. Our classrooms are filled with creativity, curiosity, and a willingness to try something new. And it's my pleasure to speak in support of Krista Marinelli. Krista joined RP Connor 2 years ago from Viola Elementary School as a term teacher, and by the end of that year, she earned a tenure-track position, something that speaks to the impact she made right away. Yes, that is very, so did Rachel Stolkup. She is an incredible kindergarten teacher, and this year she took on the challenge of serving as the general education teacher in an integrated co-taught classroom, a challenge she welcomed. She works closely with Ms. Butterfield to ensure students receive the academic and social emotional support they need, and together they've created a strong, supportive learning environment. Krista is a thoughtful and engaging educator who brings learning to life. This year, we were awarded a grant for chick hatching, and the incubator lived in her classroom. She jumped right in, planning with her colleagues and ensuring the experience was rooted in inquiry and investigation. What started out as something new and a bit nerve-wracking became a meaningful learning experience for students, and Krista quickly became a resident chick handler. She is a strong collaborator, an advocate for students, and someone who embraces challenges with confidence and purpose. Krista is an educator who leans into new opportunities and elevates the work around her, and always keeps students at the center of everything that she does. I am proud of the work that she has done and continues to do, and it is with great confidence that I support Krista for tenure. Okay. Strong schools are built by educators who are willing to lead, think deeply, and push the work forward. It is truly my pleasure to speak in support of Alyssa Butterfield. Alyssa joined the R.P. Connor Special Education team 2 years ago after working at Viola. She is a strong advocate for her students and is not afraid to speak up to ensure they receive the support they need. She builds meaningful relationships with her students and creates a classroom environment where they feel supported, confident, and ready to learn. She works in an integrated co-taught classroom, splitting her time between kindergarten and first grade. She is always on the move and always working with intention. Alyssa brings such a positive energy to our building. She always has a smile on her face and lifts those around her, including me, through her creativity and Spirit Day ideas. She has also been deeply involved in our school community, supporting the Night to Nourish, the Tricky Tray, and the Belonging Committee clothing drive. We've partnered both inside and outside of school, grateful to Nana for the use of our basement, and more recently, through the Connor Cougars Care Team and Relay for Life, we raised close to $2,000. Through all of this, it's clear Alyssa has a big heart and brings fresh ideas to everything she does. She is truly a thought partner. This year, she stepped up and joined our district MTSS team, collaborating across schools and pushing herself outside of her comfort zone. When she came to me feeling unsure, I shared what I see. She's a leader. She asks thoughtful questions, challenges ideas respectfully, and advocates for what is right for students and staff. And that is exactly the kind of leadership this work requires. It is with great enthusiasm that I support Alyssa Butterfield for tenure. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Kelly. And now from Sloatsburg Elementary School, Vanessa Rodriguez.
All right. Good evening, Dr. Gunderson, Board of Education, families, and friends. It is a distinct honor to stand here tonight to recommend a truly homegrown talent for tenure. Victoria Ricciuti, please join me. When we talk about the heart of Suffern Central, we're talking about educators who don't just work here, but who live and breathe this community. Victoria is a proud class of 2017 Suffern graduate who returned to us in 2021. She began as a teaching assistant in our foundations program and to no one's surprise, fell in love with the work. Since then, Victoria has navigated almost every corner of our special education department, from substitute teaching to ICT to her current vital role as a foundations classroom teacher at Sloatsburg Elementary School. Her academic credentials from Iona University are also impressive, including a master's in special education. But beyond the degrees, it's really her compassion and her adaptability that truly set her apart. Victoria creates a safe and nurturing environment with her students always at the forefront. Victoria's commitment does not end when her workday does. You can often find her supervising athletic events, volunteering for evening functions at Sloatsburg Elementary School, fundraisers, plays, musicals. She is everywhere. And of course, behind every great educator is a village. We are joined tonight by her parents, Linda and Joe, her brother Anthony, and her fiance, Matt. Thank you for supporting her dreams and sharing her with us. As Victoria often says, quoting Malcolm X, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Tonight, we aren't just granting you tenure, Victoria, we are securing a brighter future for all of our students. Therefore, it is my privilege to recommend you for tenure, knowing you will continue to help all of our students thrive, achieve greatness, and to continue to create beautiful moments for years to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Vanessa. We'll see you soon. From the middle school, Andrew Trust.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Andrew Trust, principal of Suffern Middle School. I'd like to congratulate all our tenure recipients. Earning tenure is a meaningful milestone. It reflects on your years of hard work, dedication, and commitment to your students and your craft. Each of you has made a lasting impact on our school community, and you should be very proud. I'd also like to thank the Board of Education and Dr. Kunderson for continuing this wonderful tradition of recognizing our tenure recipients in this way. It's a special evening that highlights the strength of our district and the incredible educators that we have. Our first recipient from Suffern Middle School is Miss Daniela Sepulveda. Ms. Sepulveda is receiving tenure as an Italian teacher. Daniela joined the Suffern Central School District in September 2020 after making a career change from corporate America to education. Since that time, she's brought a wealth of experience and passion to her work. Over the course of her career, she has taught both Italian and Spanish at various levels and has earned a master's degree in Italian education, along with additional certifications in Spanish and ENL. During her time at Suffern Middle School, Daniela has become a pillar of our learning community. She embodies what the values of compassion, equity, and excellence that we strive for every day. She works tirelessly to break down language barriers, promote cultural awareness, and create an inclusive environment where all students feel supported and empowered to succeed. Her classroom is a place where students are encouraged to take risks, build confidence, and connect language learning to the world around them. Outside of the classroom, Ms. Sepulveda is deeply involved in our school community. She dedicates her time to coaching, including soccer and softball, and actively participates in clubs and extracurricular activities. Her willingness to go above and beyond for our students speaks volumes about her character and her commitment to this community. Ms. Sepulveda, thank you for all you do for the students and families of Suffern Middle School, and congratulations on this well-deserved achievement. Our next candidate for tenure is Miss Vicky Machado. Ready? Ms. Machado is a dedicated educator whose passion for teaching and commitment to her students' success have made meaningful impact on Suffern Middle School. As she completes her 4th year at Suffern Central, it's important to recognize the depth of experience she brings to our community with an impressive 19 years in the field of education. Ms. Machado's commitment to professional growth and excellence is evident in her accomplishments. She holds a bachelor's degree in elementary education, a master's degree in TESOL, and is on the verge of completing her Master's of Science in Educational Leadership, with School Building Leader and School District Leader certifications expected this May. Her focus on the implementation of MTSS at the secondary level reflects both her forward-thinking mindset and her dedication to meeting the needs of all learners. In recognition of her work, she was recently awarded the 25-26 Kathy Rockwood Award for Outstanding School Internship at Manhattanville University. During her time at Suffern Middle School, Ms. Machado has demonstrated professionalism, compassion, and a strong commitment to supporting students. Her work Her work helps ensure that all learners, especially those requiring additional supports, are given the tools and opportunities they need to succeed academically and socially. Beyond the classroom, Ms. Machado has taken on leadership roles that have strengthened our school's community. She's an active member of the MTSS core team and the Lighthouse Committee as part of the Leader in Me initiative, contributing to school-wide systems that promote student growth and leadership. In addition, she has played a key role in organizing our multicultural night, helping to celebrate and honor the diversity that makes Suffern Central such a special place. As we recognize this important milestone, we also thank Ms. Machado for her dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to our students and school community. We are fortunate to have her as part of Suffern Middle School family, and we look forward to her continued impact in the years ahead. Our next candidate for tenure is Miss Kat Reyes. This thing's made for short people. Yeah, I got it down here. Ready? Ms. Reyes serves as a bilingual school social worker at Suffern Middle School and has made meaningful impact on our school community through her steady, compassionate, and student-centered approach. As she completes her 4th year in Suffern Central, having begun at Viola and now continuing her work at SMS, it's also important to recognize her broader experience with 9 years of practice as a licensed master social worker. Ms. Reyes holds both her undergraduate and master's degrees in social work and has earned her oncology social work certification. Her professional background reflects a deep commitment to supporting individuals through complex and often challenging circumstances. What makes Ms. Reyes' work especially impactful is that her accomplishments are not always the most visible, but they are deeply meaningful and lasting. She has a unique ability to step into difficult or high-stress situations and bring a sense of calm, helping students navigate challenging moments and move forward. Her work is rooted in consistency, patience, and care, often helping students take important steps forward both emotionally and socially. Ms. Reyes is also a strong advocate for her students and their families. She works tirelessly to help them navigate complex systems, ensuring that they have access to the support and resources they need. Whether it's coordinating services, problem-solving barriers, or simply being a steady presence, she consistently puts students first. Perhaps one of her greatest strengths is her ability to build trust. She understands that trust is not automatic. It's earned through consistent actions, clear communication, and genuine care. Through this approach, she has developed strong, meaningful relationships with students and colleagues alike. Her collaborative nature and willingness to be a true team player makes her an invaluable of our school community. As we recognize this important milestone, we thank Ms. Reyes for her dedication, compassion, and unwavering commitment to the students and families of Suffern Middle School. Our next candidate for tenure is Mr. Juan Barbas. Fun fact about me and Mr. Barbas, we grew up across the street from each other, and we both still live in our parents' houses. Sorry. Hi, Mrs. Barbas. Mr. Barbas is a dedicated educator whose global perspective and commitment to student success have made a meaningful impact on Suffern Middle School. Since joining our school community in September of 2022, he has brought with him a wealth of experience, having taught since 2010 in a variety of settings. Mr. Barbas began his career teaching English in Spain, where he spent 7 years developing his craft and gaining valuable international experience. He then continued his work in education for 3 years at BOCES, followed by time in social studies leave replacement positions before ultimately joining Suffern Middle School as a bilingual social studies teacher. These diverse experiences have shaped his ability to connect with students from a wide range of backgrounds and meet their individual needs. As a bilingual social studies teacher, Mr. Barbas holds his social studies certification with a bilingual extension, allowing him to support students in accessing content while also developing their language skills. His classroom reflects a thoughtful and inclusive approach where students feel supported, challenged, and encouraged to engage with the world around them. Mr. Barbas works to create a learning environment where students can build both academic skills and confidence. His ability to draw on his own international experience helps to bring content to life, make learning more relevant and engaging for his students. He's committed to ensuring that all learners, particularly multilingual students, feel seen, valued, and capable of success. In addition to his work in the classroom, Mr. Barbas is a collaborative and supportive colleague who contributes positively to our school community. He consistently demonstrates professionalism, flexibility, and the willingness to work with others to support student growth. As we recognize this important milestone, we thank Mr. Barbas for his dedication, perspective, and his commitment to the students of Suffern Middle School. Congratulations, Mr. Barbas. Our next candidate for tenure is Miss Christina Dacey. Ms. Dacey is a dedicated and compassionate educator whose commitment to students has made meaningful impact as a teaching assistant within our TSC program at Suffern Middle School. As a proud graduate of Suffern High School in 1991, Christina's path to education is both unique, inspiring, reflecting years of experience, adaptability, and a deep-rooted passion for supporting children. Christina began her professional career in finance as a closing coordinator for a mortgage company, but it wasn't long before she found her true calling in education. She began subbing in the Ramapo Central School District in 1998, and by 1999 was working as a co-teacher alongside a reading specialist at Viola Elementary School. From there, she continued to build her experience across a variety of settings, including early childhood education at Holy Cross Nursery School and as a paraprofessional in a self-contained special education program in Mahwah. Her dedication to students remained steadfast through every role she took on. During the challenges of COVID, Christina taught kindergarten remotely and later supported students as a transition teacher, helping young learners successfully enter school for the first time. She continued her work in the Clarkstown district at Bardonia Elementary as a teaching assistant in a self-contained kindergarten classroom before returning to Suffern Central in the spring of 2022 as a one-to-one aide. By the fall of that year, she stepped into her current role in the TSC program at Suffern Middle School. In her work, Ms. Dacey consistently demonstrates patience, care, and a strong understanding of the diverse needs of her students. She creates a supportive environment where students feel safe, valued, and encouraged to grow both academically and socially. Beyond the classroom, Christina is an active member of our school community. She has served as the assistant director for the 6th grade play Mary Poppins and has contributed her time to our after-school program, further supporting students in meaningful ways outside of the school day. As we recognize this important milestone, we thank Ms. Dacey for her dedication, flexibility, and her unwavering commitment to the students of Suffern Middle School. Her journey reflects a true passion for education and a deep belief in supporting every child's success. Our next candidate for tenure is Miss Julia Picard. Ready? Yeah. Ms. Picard is a dedicated and dynamic educator whose passion for the arts and commitment to student growth have made a lasting impact on Suffern Middle School. With over 10 years in education and having joined Suffern Central in November of 2021, she brings both experience and enthusiasm to her role as an art teacher, along with a strong belief in the power of creativity to engage and inspire students. Ms. Picard holds a bachelor's degree in art education and a master's degree in literacy education. She also holds New York State professional certification in visual arts for grades K through 12. Her academic background reflects a strong foundation in both artistic development and instructional practice, which she brings into her classroom every day. In Ms. Picard's classroom, structure and creativity work hand in hand. She establishes clear expectations while maintaining a highly engaging and supportive environment where students are motivated to do their best work. This balance results in consistent, high-quality student artwork and a classroom culture built on focus, pride, and achievement. Her instructional strengths go well beyond her project-based learning. Ms. Picard teaches students real artistic skills while emphasizing critical thinking, reflection, and process. She also makes intentional cross-curricular connections, helping students see how the arts interact with history, science, and literacy, deepening their overall learning experience. Beyond the classroom, Ms. Picard is a leader in many aspects of the school. She contributes significantly to stage crew and set design for school productions, helping students build responsibility, teamwork, and pride in their shared accomplishments. Her involvement ensures that students experience the arts in meaningful and collaborative ways outside of the art room. Ms. Picard is deeply committed to her students. She supports a wide range of learners, consistently maintaining high expectations while providing guidance and encouragement providing the guidance and encouragement students need to grow in confidence and skill. Her impact is visible not only in individual student progress, but in the culture of creativity she helps to foster throughout the school. Her work extends into the broader school community as well. Student artwork is regularly showcased around the building and featured during Multicultural Night, contributing to a positive and inclusive environment. Her classroom was recognized and featured in LOHUD, highlighting the outstanding learning taking place under her instruction. Ms. Picard is energetic, hardworking, and consistently goes above and beyond for her students and the school community. She brings enthusiasm and professionalism and a strong sense of purpose in everything she does. Congratulations, Ms. Picard.
And our last school, Paul Adler from the high school.
I first want to thank our Board of Education and our Superintendent, Dr. Gunderson. I've been in a few districts and not many celebrate our teachers like this, and it says a lot of your belief in the power of teaching, so thank you all. Really appreciate it. And congratulations to all our tenure recipients. I would like to first call up Mr. Ben Battles, our wonderful special education and science teacher. So tonight we get to recognize a teacher who has become one of the most trusted and visible presences in our community. In just 4 years, Ben Battles has connected with hundreds of students in our hallways, in the cafeteria, on the football field, and in every space where kids need an adult who believes in them. There's nothing, I'm telling you, nothing like a fist pound from Mr. Battles when you're having a tough morning. He gives you one of those fist pounds and it just supercharges your day. Boom, there it goes. All right. Ben assumes the best in every single child. He celebrates their successes and supports them through their challenges. Because of the relationships he builds, students open up to him, and he helps maintain a safe, positive, and connected school environment. In the classroom, Ben brings science alive. His labs are hands-on, energetic, and rooted in real-world meaning. Students don't just learn biology, they experience it. They test hypotheses, collaborate, and walk away understanding how science explains the world all around them. His instruction reflects his commitment to all learners, especially students with disabilities, and his classroom is a place where every student feels capable and valued. On the football field, Mr. Battles is remarkable. I remember in my first year, I went to check out a summer practice in the pretty rough heat. And Coach Battles had the students running the same play again, and again. I'm wondering, why are the kids not revolting at this point? You know, why aren't they rebelling? But it's because, again, of that trust and belief that they were doing whatever they needed to do to run that play correctly. So in conclusion, Ben is the kind of educator who makes Suffern High School a better place simply by being part of it, and it is with pride and absolute confidence that we recommend him for tenure. Congratulations. I would now like to call up Mrs. Amanda Engelman, school counselor. So since joining us in 2023, Amanda has become an incredibly trusted and student-centered counselor at Suffern High School. From the moment she joined our team, she invested in getting to know her students through one-on-one check-ins, hallway conversations, and showing up at so many of our school events. She built relationships rooted in trust, empathy, and genuine care, and those relationships have become the foundation of her work. In fact, every day, one of the most common questions I get in the hallways is, where's Miss Engelman? Have you seen Mrs. Engelman? Where's Mrs. Engelman? They simply want to be in her presence. Amanda mastered our college process quickly, learning our systems, asking questions, and ensuring her students stayed on track with every single deadline. She supported students through the entire journey, from applications to essays to decision-making, and she intervenes immediately when a student needs extra support. On the social emotional side, Amanda creates a safe, non-judgmental space where students feel heard and understood. She teaches coping strategies, emotional regulation, and self-advocacy, skills that change lives far beyond high school. In fact, when we as administrators are having trouble reaching certain students, it's Mrs. Engelman who unlocks them and allows them to reset their day. So thank you for all of that. Amanda is a counselor who lifts our students, strengthens families, and elevates our entire school community, and is so with pride and confidence that we recommend her for tenure. Congratulations. I would now like to invite Mr. Jason Flack, our wonderful science teacher. So Jason has been a model of consistency, warmth, and excellence in our science department since joining us. Starting in the very first week of school, Mr. Flack establishes a classroom environment that is structured, predictable, and deeply supportive. He teaches expectations clearly, reinforces them with positivity, and creates a space where students, especially our younger ones, feel safe, focused, and ready to learn. Some of our most struggling students thrive in Mr. Flack's classroom. Jason's lessons are extremely engaging and hands-on. Whether students are conducting labs, running small experiments, or stepping outside to test environmental conditions, they're active participants in their learning. In fact, the hands-on activities I remember one year were so real because he was testing different parts of our school environment for different particles in the air and moisture that I started to get worried that there might be something there. But he and the students reassured us. But it was another example of how he made the curriculum come alive. His approach helps students see earth science not just as a set of facts, but as a living, breathing subject that explains the world they walk through every day. Beyond the classroom, Jason is a present at events, in athletics, and in the daily life of our school. He builds relationships with students from all backgrounds, and they respond to his warm, positive, and encouraging demeanor. Jason is a teacher who elevates students and strengthens our community. It is with great confidence that we recommend him for tenure. Congratulations. I would now like to invite up Ms. Yordalis Hernandez. Yordalis is our wonderful physical education teacher and coach. Mrs. Hernandez brings joy, energy, and heart to every single class she teaches. Her enthusiasm is contagious. Students feel it the moment they walk into the gym. When a student hesitates or feels unsure about an activity, Yordalis jumps right in beside them, modeling courage, excitement, and belonging. In fact, when I've seen her teach, it looks like she's having more fun than the kids are. But in all seriousness, she creates an environment where students feel safe to try, safe to struggle, and safe to grow. Mrs. Hernandez has also brought a fresh and inclusive perspective to our PE department. She intentionally connects each unit to the diverse backgrounds of our students, honoring their cultures and languages. When students come to us from places where other sports dominate, she bridges that gap and explains our activities and how they're run in several languages and helping students feel seen, understood, and included. Her commitment to our students extends far beyond the school day. As a volleyball coach, she invests deeply in player development from foundational skills to advanced strategy, and her athletes thrive because of her leadership. Yordalis is a teacher who changes how students feel about coming to school and how they feel about themselves. And so it is with great pride and enthusiasm that we recommend her for tenure. Congratulations. Thank you. I would like to now invite Mr. Mark Vasco, our social studies teacher, up front. Thank you. So Mr. Vasco has quickly become a leader in our social studies department and a driving force behind our career and financial management curriculum. His lessons prepare students for real life, from budgeting to financial planning to navigating the responsibilities that come with adulthood. In his participation in government classes, he pushes students to engage and wrestle with real issues, voting rights, constitutional law, and the debates shaping our world today. Mark sets high expectations for every student, regardless of course level. His assignments require deep thinking, synthesis of multiple sources, and meaningful analysis. His organization and clarity help students tackle complex projects with confidence, and his use of technology keeps students engaged and accountable. Outside the classroom, Mark is a constant presence in our community, coaching, volunteering, and supporting students' events. In fact, he may be our most talented staff basketball player, which comes in handy at our annual Staff for Students game, which we dominate, right? But in all seriousness, he shows up all the time, and the kids know that, and they count on Mr. Vasco for simply being there. Mark is a teacher who brings rigor, relevance, and heart to everything he does, and so it is with great confidence that we recommend Mark Vasco for tenure. And finally, I would like to invite Ms. Colleen Marzola, our wonderful mathematics teacher. So in all transparency, in August of 2023, Mr. Brian Schwartz and I were looking at each other and thinking about how we are going to fill our algebra position. And those of you who know the hiring cycle for teaching know that it is nearly impossible to find a great teacher available in August. I will claim, and I think this is correct, this is the greatest August hire of all time in all of education in the world, because she blew us away. We couldn't believe our fortune. Colleen has brought excellence, precision, and heart to our mathematics department. Her relentless use of data, daily, weekly, and after each unit, allows her to personalize instruction in ways that truly move student achievement. And the results speak for themselves. An incredibly high passing rate on our June algebra regions. And since coming aboard in our summer school, doubled, and I'll repeat that, doubled the passing rate for kids in our summer school. These gains are the product of skill, dedication, and a deep belief in her students. Colleen creates a classroom environment where students feel safe to think, discuss, and take intellectual risks. She communicates expectations clearly, checks in constantly, and uses praise to build confidence in a subject where confidence matters immensely. Her students know she believes in them, and they rise to meet that belief. Outside the classroom, Colleen goes above and beyond. She tutors at lunch, runs after-school review sessions, supports homework club, and teaches summer school. Her commitment to student success is unwavering. Colleen is a model of dedication, expertise, and impact, and it is with great confidence and joy that we recommend her for tenure. Congratulations, Colleen.
Thank you, Paul. So we're at the halfway mark. So I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Gunderson in 1 second, but once again, want to thank, Dr. Truss was saying that it's hard to talk when you're tall, and I'm not even as tall like him, or Ben Battle. I didn't realize Ben, because Andrew's pretty tall, but then Ben makes you look like a dwarf. Okay, anyway, so I just want to thank the principals for all their speeches tonight and for the support of their teachers. Congratulate all the teachers again. And now I want to turn it over for our last tenure recipient of the night, who will be introduced by Dr. Gunderson.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I have the distinct pleasure and honor of welcoming up our Sloatsburg Elementary School principal, Ms. Vanessa Rodriguez. Hi. Vanessa Rodriguez is a two-time offender here in Suffern, where this is the second time you're receiving tenure. Congratulations. Vanessa is truly a remarkable individual, and she joined the Suffern Central family way back in 2008 as a substitute teacher in September, and quickly, within the course of 2 months, became a full-time permanent teacher at Viola Elementary School. Really an impressive feat to have that type of hire that quickly. She spent plenty of time at Viola teaching a couple different grade levels, and I had the pleasure when I first joined Suffern Central to walk into this beautiful, just relaxing, energetic, and nurturing environment that was Vanessa's kindergarten classroom. All the students, little kindergartners who weren't quite sure of how to take this whole school thing, felt welcomed in your classroom, felt like they could learn in your classroom, and thrived in your classroom. Vanessa had an eye for leadership, and she took on our summer school principalship at Sloatsburg Elementary School for a couple of years. And so when time came that we had a vacancy at Sloatsburg Elementary School back in 2022, there was no person better qualified and fit to be the next principal of Sloatsburg Elementary School. So Vanessa, another great August hire, by the way. We've had a couple of great August, Colleen, good job. We've had a couple of those. Stepped right into the role. And Sloatsburg is a special community. Really special because Sloatsburg has such a tight-knit connection to its elementary school. And in fact, that's demonstrated tonight by the fact that a longtime mayor, we have a current mayor on our board, but a longtime mayor and members of the village council are here in support of the work that you do in tying the school together with the community. And so Vanessa, when the restructuring came, really had to work hard with the Sloatsburg community to get the Sloatsburg community to recognize that this was going to be a wonderful thing to welcome in students from the Montebello area, from Hilburn, and parts of Suffern. You did a great job with that. And Sloatsburg Elementary School is now a true community partner, not only with the village of Sloatsburg, but with those other communities as well. In the restructuring, as everyone knows, Sloatsburg evolved into a pre-K through 2 building. And Vanessa fit perfectly into that age group. For any of you that have been in Sloatsburg Elementary, or if you haven't been at Sloatsburg Elementary, if you've seen the social media that comes out of Sloatsburg Elementary, about every other week, Vanessa Rodriguez is dressed up either as a Sloatsburg pirate, a princess, or a Disney character on the different dress-up days that the students are also supposed to be dressed up. Those are dress-up days for kids, too. You're not just dressing up those on your own. Another example of how Vanessa really is grounded in making sure that her students feel excited and welcome to come to school. From a parent or an adult perspective, when you walk into Sloatsburg Elementary School and the beginning hallway is just simply a stairwell, it's an old building and it's a stairwell, as soon as you emerge out of the stairwell and into the main hallway, you're welcomed by this beautiful array of photos that Vanessa has set up of smiling faces from the students in her building. And it rotates constantly. Another reminder, not only for the children, but for the parents, the teachers, and the administrators that walk into Sloatsburg, that Vanessa's school is about her kids. Vanessa cares deeply about her students. She crouches down and talks to them, gives them the hugs when they need a hug, can be firm when she needs to be firm, is out at the buses greeting the students when they come in, and the last one to wave to them when they come or when they leave for the day. Truly all about the students. You and your colleagues have rallied together quite a bit with the different challenges that you've had, and your colleagues and you have made you stronger each and every year through your principalship. You've been a leader in the dual language program, and you've been a big advocate for the PBL work and getting more activities in the classrooms at Sloatsburg Elementary School. Everyone who has met Vanessa recognizes that she's all over the place. She's at Sloatsburg Halloween parades, all sorts of community events, because she truly believes in the work that takes place at Sloatsburg Elementary. So it is my true honor to congratulate you now for the second time here in Suffern Central on your tenure. And what a fitting night to have our tenure recognition program on Teacher Appreciation Week. And to all of our tenure recipients this evening, to all your colleagues in the room and your colleagues that may have not been able to attend this evening, I want to give you my deepest appreciation for the work that you do each and every day for our Suffern Central students. And to all the family members who are here this evening supporting your loved ones as they receive tenure, I thank you for your sacrifice as well. Because so many of us who have been teachers and educators recognize that it's not only the hard work of the teachers and those who are showing up in classrooms every day to the students that sacrifice, but it's the families too. It's the late nights of planning or grading papers. It's the nights that you're out and the weekends that you're out supporting students in an event or a play or a musical or a club. There's a lot that goes into this teaching profession, and I want to thank all of you for the work that you do and the families who have sacrificed so much. To the mentors of those who receive tenure this evening, whether you are official mentors or unofficial mentors, I know in some cases we have entire departments that are here supporting their tenure recipients. You sacrifice and give so much to make sure that you move forward this wonderful profession that we call teaching. You contribute tremendously not only to those who you mentor, but to the school culture and community as a whole. Suffern Central is a wonderful and special place. There's a reason why we use the hashtag #OneSuffern, because we all come together to support one another. So, in closing, Larry scared everybody by saying it was the halfway mark, and sometimes I can have a tendency to go on a little bit, so it may feel like the halfway mark, but I'd just like to wrap up and thank you all for being here. For the tenure recipients, know that this is an important milestone, but it's only just the beginning. We look forward to celebrating all of you on your eventual, in the distant future, hopefully, retirement from the Suffern Central School District. And we welcome you and look forward to really a fulfilling career that you have here for our students. Thank you very much, everyone. I'd like to thank Larry, Janet Giannacchio and her team, my assistant Heather, everyone who helped plan this evening. We are going to take a 10-minute break. Feel free to grab some snacks, and then our regular board meeting will begin. Thank you, everyone.
That's on your deck. All the highlights online. That must have been awesome. Wow, that's amazing. Mr. John, no worries. Congratulations.
When did this start? I didn't know this started. It started at 7 o'clock for tenure recipients, so we're hoping to be done by 7 o'clock. It's something I should do. Well, we just, we wanted to make sure it has opportunity. Because, we have a presentation for the top 1%. I don't know. I really just kind of I can just give you yes or no questions, like where you're going to school next year. What are you going to study? I'm studying molecular biophysics and biochem. Oh, wow. Yeah. Very exciting. So you were like yeah, it was like 3 days, so I was overnight. Was it fun? It was really fun. Oh, that's great. Yeah. I haven't been to New Zealand, yeah, the city's not great, but like the campus is nice. The campus is really great. Yeah, the city's not that great. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. That's really awesome. So yeah, these are long nights. This is the next one. This one's the 11th. That was like I told my mom at 7:45. I was like, I'll make mommy come with me too. Yeah, my guidance counselor was a woman. Obviously, she did really good by you. Yeah. You do a lot of work yourself.
Hi, congratulations on the DECA win. Thank you. So much fun.
It was really fun, yeah.
Now are you done? Like, can you just relax now? Or
I have APs and then I'm done.
Okay. Almost done.
Congratulations on DECA. I don't know if you know, my son was there too. He saw a bunch of the kids on the plane. Oh my God, yeah. Did you see him? Yeah. I think Jonathan, our sister. He was on the plane. I mean, this is what it looks like. Yeah. Well, congratulations. It's amazing. Huge, unbelievable, amazing. So proud. Thank you.
This no way.
You did? How funny, right? How funny. I'm pleased. I'm like, you know.
Congratulations twice. I said
Like I did a surgery and coming back.
Oh, I know. Talk to my in-laws. Take care.
I'll get the bus opening. I'll confirm with Travis. We'll push it to 6 o'clock. Check dinner when we get there.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
He's giving me a time. We gotta leave to Albany. Did you know we're leaving to Albany next week? We go to the MBK.
Yes, I'm one of the.
Oh, you came up mellow.
Next week. Yeah.
He did an amazing job.
We got 2 and we're gonna get our 3rd one in June.
Yes, we have to play some leadership roles. Now we go back.
I can feel it already. I
Yes.
can feel the
Right. Hopefully I'm gonna be up there. Like 6, 7 years. Well, because I'm going to school to be a teacher, so like. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. Like 4 years undergrad.
Well, you want to start?
Yeah. I'm already in their time. So
You can be a fellow teacher.
I'll be behind you.
Alright, thank you.
Take care.
I got it from the 80s. You have your students go to section,
Excuse me, miss. Tell me about DECA.
I feel so like important.
Oh, she is important.
Is
very
always,
important.
since middle school. Since middle school, right?
It doesn't surprise me.
Yes, yes. Have a good rest of your meeting.
So tell me.
We
Yeah, I know. So where do you go from here?
we're seniors, so like it's kind of done.
Wait, you went to Atlanta, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So, and you came in first.
yeah.
So, what's the next step?
Oh, we already went to States. So States was in March in Rochester.
Right.
Yeah, and so we qualified for this is the international competition.
Right, and you came in first in that.
Yeah. So I mean, like
Isn't there like a world thing, like maybe in Rome or something?
no, actually there were like China was there. A lot of people from Canada actually did DECA, so a lot of Canadians were there, and then people from Mexico and Puerto Rico too. But a lot, some countries like I don't do DECA because like it's one English, so it's a little hard. Like
Okay.
yeah. But that's like the final level.
So you're done.
Yeah.
But that's great.
Yeah.
So are you international champs? Is that?
Yeah, technically. It's like it's not really it's mostly Canada and the US.
It doesn't matter. It's still international.
Yeah.
It's 2 different countries. Oh, that's so good. So good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really, terrific.
Yeah, we didn't expect it at all. We were like we didn't expect to make finals either. We were just really surprised on both sides.
Yeah, no, you obviously know how to do what you do.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed. Your advisor.
Yeah, Miss.
Yes. Okay. So I spoke to her last year, like at Suffern Day, and
Yeah.
one Suffern Day. Mark Cuban. Okay, do you know who Mark Cuban is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Mark Cuban and I are in the same fraternity.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he actually went to the University of Pittsburgh for 2 years because he grew up in Pittsburgh, but then he transferred to Indiana to the business school.
Yeah.
So that's where he graduated from. So I sent an email to his office or whatever, but I never heard back, asking him if you're ever in New York, could you kind of give me like a heads up and let me know? And could you come up with Suffern's only, 35 feet?
Good evening, everyone. We are going to momentarily begin our board meeting. You are all welcome to stay. No, I'm not trying to chase you out. You're more than welcome to stay. But for board members, we're going to get started in about 2 minutes.
Wait, so green is on?
Okay, wow, we really know how to clear a room, don't we? How are we doing back there, Sharuk? Good? All right, very good. Okay, welcome back. And if you never left, just welcome. We are going to resume the regular meeting of the Suffern Central School District Board of Education for Tuesday, May 5th, 2026. May the record reflect that all board members are present, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, our first item is the public hearing on the proposed 2026-2027 budget. Is there anyone here to speak as to the proposed 2026-2027 budget? Okay, that looks like not. So we are going to close that portion of the meeting. And before I go to our fabulous student board member who's here tonight, Joy Yin, I would just like to give her a huge congratulations on behalf of the Board of Education for being Suffern's first ever world champion. With her partner, Ayushi Mehrotra, placing first in the world in their DECA event, Business Solutions Project. They were part of Suffern DECA's 13 DECA members who flew down to Atlanta, Georgia last week to compete at the international level with over 26,000 competitors from all over the world. So congratulations, Joy. That is just a tremendous accomplishment. And I know that you don't want to, toot your own horn, but we're really proud of you that you're going to Yale next year. We're going to miss you a lot, but we wish you all the best in your next year in your field of study. And now it's time for the board member report.
So between AP testing and NISLAT testing this week, it's been a quiet 2 weeks at Suffern High School. But USO and clubs are preparing to host the Spring Spirit Week, which is the week before Memorial Day, and there will be an extended lunch as well as themed days. Last Friday was Decision Day, where our seniors repped their post-secondary plans, whether it was college, the military, the workforce, or more. Outside the high school, at Suffern Middle School, the sixth graders' performance of Beetlejuice was a success. We congratulate the cast and crew. Last week, members of the 5th to 6th grade math transition team met to work on creating more continuity of math fluency and vocabulary from elementary to middle school. This week, 5th graders from Cherry Lane will tour the middle school. At RB Connor this Thursday, RB Connor will hold their annual plant sale in partnership with the PTA. Families are welcome to attend and shop with their child during their scheduled time. The schedule was shared in last Thursday's s'more. The RP Connor / Cherry Lane Community Night was a tremendous success, and we thank all the families who hosted tables and attended. Your participation and support made the event truly special for the students and school community. Cherry Lane would also like to congratulate the cast and crew of Newsies. In Sloasburg, second graders are diving into the life cycles of plants and insects through hands-on exploration, planting, and observation as they grow and change right before their very eyes. In Montebello, Thursday was a community and family night where there was incredible showing and a night full of connection, great food from around the world, and entertainment thanks to Kelly O'Blennis, which was a Native American dance. This week is a New York State math assessment for grades 3 to 5, and the grade 4 to 5 spring concert is May 13th at Suffern High School. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joy. Okay, our next item is the minutes of the regular meeting of April 21st, 2026. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes? Do I have a motion to accept the minutes of April 21st, 2026? Is that you, Mr. Donnelly? Mr. Donnelly, second. Mr. Frazier, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, superintendent's comments.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Join us for a day of fun, community, and celebration during our 4th annual One Suffern Celebration and Color Run. This is going to take place on May 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Suffern Middle School fields, and those fields will come alive with our incredible students, staff, and community showcasing everything that makes Suffern Central such a special place. The event is free, and it's available for the whole family and community. I'd like to reiterate just the incredible significance of the DECA accomplishment once again. So I'd like to congratulate our Suffern High School DECA students who competed in the national tournament in Atlanta. Aaron C., Brenda Martinez, and Sarah Joseph earned finalist titles and placed in the top 20 in the world for their integrated marketing campaign product category. Just an incredible feat in itself. And then, as Ms. Dickman just indicated a minute ago, our own Joy Yin and her colleague Ayushi made history as Suffern's first ever world champions for their business solutions project campaign. Just absolutely incredible, Joy.
Great.
I know that you're a humble person and you don't necessarily, I can tell you feel a little bit uncomfortable right now, and that's not my intent, but I just want to express our how proud we are of you and all your DECA teammates for really representing Suffern so well on an international stage. Really, really well done. And last week, our Mountie Minds team met to start discussing ideas and plans for the bond referendum work that we're looking to do next fall. It was a great first discussion of our district needs and priorities, and we appreciate everyone's feedback who attended. We'll be rolling out information to the attendees and opportunities for our community to contribute to the conversation later this month. The Board of Education has received a presentation from the architects way back in January about some of the issues that we face from a capital standpoint here at Suffern Central. And this Mountie Minds meeting really focused on ideas that could come of that. It was a lengthy list for sure, lots of needs and wants, and now it's the architects and our administration's job to take the feedback from our community, pare down those priorities to what is truly needed, and come together with another iteration of what this plan should look like. We will do that a couple of times before we land on what we indeed believe is a responsible presentation to our community, where we're looking for community support to support that work. And finally, and importantly, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Such a great opportunity for us this evening to celebrate 27 exceptional educators in the Suffern Central School District who have been here anywhere between 3 and 4 years working towards tenure, recognizing that tenure is not the end game, that's not the final goal, but it's a real check in the process and hopefully a long educational career here at Suffern Central. And it was just incredible to hear that the work and dedication that these individuals have poured into our students and our overall community. And we're really proud to approve the list this evening at our Board of Education meeting for their tenure. And thus concludes my superintendent's report.
Okay, thank you. We are now going to go to public participation. This is public participation on action items only. Action items are on our agenda tonight at 2.01 through 2.17. Is there anyone here to speak on an action item? Okay, looks like not. So we're going to close that portion of the meeting and move on to our action items. Before asking for a consent agenda, is there any item that any board member would like to pull? Okay, looks like not. In that case, I will ask for a motion for a consent agenda to approve action items 2.01 through 2.17. Do I have a motion? Mr. Donnelly, second.
Second.
Mr. Shapiro, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. We're going to move on to our last public participation section.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm a little late. I was just wondering, it's at 2.16. We ended up here on the.
Yeah, we
On the,
added on 2.17 following our executive session, but for whatever reason, it hasn't, come up with the current agenda. But we do actually have 17 action items, not 16. Okay, public participation. This is on any district-related business. If anyone is here to speak about any district-related business, please approach the lectern. Please keep your remarks to 3 minutes. And please do not mention anyone in the district by name, whether staff, student, or teacher. Is there anyone who is here from the public to speak on any district-related business? Okay, looks like not. Then we're going to go to superintendent's closing comments.
I have no further comments.
Okay, back up, rewind. I know who needs to make a comment. Board member comments, Mr. Shapiro.
It's the same old story, but now it's down to 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, beginning at 6 a.m., ending at 9 p.m. That's when the polls are open. Make sure that you vote. Make sure that you know which polling place you're supposed to be at. Once again, bring someone who may not have voted in the last election with you. Make sure that they are registered. Let's get as many people out there to vote as possible. Last year, less than 2,300 people voted. It would be great if we can get up to 4,000. It's probably a pie in the sky, but it really shouldn't be. We should be voting. There's a lot to be voting for. We'll be voting for a budget and also for 2 board positions that will be open. So please get out there and vote. I actually have my shirt with me, but I'm not putting it on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And all the information about the budget can be found on the district's website, as well as a way if you need to check your registration and where you are supposed to vote. Yes, Ms. Bryan.
Just one other board comment as it pertains to voting. On May 14th at the middle school, the Suffern Central School District's Candidates Forum will be hosted by PTA Council. I encourage every member of our general public to come out and hear the board candidates for the upcoming election. Again, it's at the Suffern Central Middle School at 7 p.m. and it's hosted by PTA Council.
Thank you very much, and thank you to the PTA for doing this. It takes a lot of time and effort to prepare for a candidates forum, so thank you for continuing to do that year after year to introduce the candidates to the community. Are there any other board member comments? Anybody? Mr. Frazier.
Once again, I'd like to congratulate all of the tenured recipients tonight. What a great accomplishment, and we have some of the best educators in this district. Congratulations again to all. And Ms. Yen, congratulations to you as well. Thank you.
Okay, any other board members with comments? No? Okay. Well, I also would like to congratulate all the tenure recipients. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you to your families for being here. Those of us who have been on the board for a while were here when you were hired and may in fact have approved your hiring. And we don't necessarily see or hear much from any of you for 3 or 4 years, but that's actually a good thing. And we're so happy that you've gotten your tenure tonight. We wish you all the best with your career at Suffern Central. And we were so glad to be able to put a face with the name on such a special day. And also, congratulations to all the teachers. We appreciate you all. Thank you for all the work that you do for our students in Suffern. Okay, so have you come up with any more closing comments?
I could come up with some, but I believe we're good.
Okay, very good. Thank you everyone for sticking with us tonight. It was a long night, but it was a really wonderful night. At this time, I would announce our next meeting will be May 19th, right back in Hilburn. That is also the day of the budget and the board member vote. It will be at 7:30 p.m. And at this time, I would ask for a motion to adjourn. No, everybody wants to stay? Mr. Donnelly, second. Mr. Frazier, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back May 19th.